hello, good day to everyone. Okay, so I'm back again, and for today we're going to have the last topic all about measurement, and that will be about angle. So please stay tuned and keep on watching.
Alright, so let us now have our discussion all about measures of angle. Okay, so we read this as angle, not angel or angle. We read this as angle. Alright, so I have here an angle, and this one, okay, that portion is what we called our vertex. It is the common point where the two rays meet. So I have here a ray. Yan naman, yung dalawa naman na yan, that is what we call the sides of the angle, which are rays. Without rays, we cannot make up an angle. So, kinakailangan dapat meron tayong dalawang ray para makabuo tayo ng angle. Ano ba ang ray? Ang ray ay yung nag-iisa lang nito. One endpoint and the other one is extended infinitely in one direction. So, kapag yung dalawang ray na yun, pinagdugtong mo, their connection, okay, so this one, that is your vertex, and yung dalawang rays na yon are called the sides of the angle. An angle is defined by the amount of turn between two rays that share a common endpoint. This amount of turn is called degrees. Okay, so as you can see here, the other ray is turning from this to that. Okay, let's repeat it again. Okay, again, right? You see that? The amount of turn is called degrees. So in this case, yung angle na to ay bumuka or nag-open daw siya at exactly 90 degrees. Now, what do you call this one? Do you clearly see it? Nope. Alright, that. Okay. We call this protractor. And we use a protractor to measure an angle. We also use it to draw an angle. Now, what are the things that you need to be reminded of whenever you are using a protractor? First, dapat alam niyo yung part na yan. This one. Yung pinaka-crossing kung baga. Okay? Yang part na yan is the center of your protractor, and whenever we are going to measure an angle or we are going to draw an angle, first, dapat itatapat nyo lang tong center na to sa vertex ng angle ninyo. And then, second, the next thing that you are going to do is that alam nyo dapat yung part na yan. Okay? You have here two sets of numbers. The one that is found in the inner portion of your protractor and the one that is found at the outer portion of your protractor. The inner numbers starts here, 0. Basta, meron dyang dalawang set ng number na kung saan may dalawang 0. This one, if we are going to start here, so this one is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. Yung 10 na to, ibig sabihin, tinutukoy nito, etong part na to. Nakikita nyo ba? That. Okay? 20. 30, 40, okay? But you will also see na meron siyang katapat na number dito. Si 40, katapat niya si 140. Etong 140 na to, yun yung set ng number na kung saan dito nagsimula yung counting niya from 0. Okay? So, importante na alam niyo dapat yung dalawang set of numbers na yon. Kasi kapag nag-measure tayo ng angle, we are going to start from a specific number. Depende kung saan. Pwedeng sa loob ka magsimula or pwedeng dito sa labas. For as long as dapat, you always have to remember that you always start counting from 0. Okay? And then after that, you're now ready to determine the measure of the angle. Now, let's answer the following questions. I have here a series of questions and let's try to answer the following. Number 1. What can you say about the degree measure of angle ABC? Now, here's my angle ABC. Okay, so where is A? This one, angle A, B, ABC. So, for those who are not yet familiar, angles can be named by using three capital letters found at the gamit yung vertex at saka yung dalawang endpoint natin. Okay, so angle A, B, C. Or pwede din natin siyang pangalanan gamit ang angle bilang or pwedeng number. Right? So, sometimes may makikita kayong maliit na number dito. That means, pwede natin din pangalanan yung angle na to by that given number. So, what can you say about the degree measure of this angle ABC here? Is it more than 90 degrees? Is it more than 180 degrees? Or is it more than 0 but less than 90 degrees? Which of these three choices do you think is the correct answer? Correct. That is more than 0 but less than 90 degrees. Next, let's have question number 2. What can you say about the degree measure of angle FED? And again, you may wonder what this symbol means. This is our symbol for angle. And angles can be named by using three letters. So, angle F, E, D, or pwede din natin siyang tawagan ng angle E only. Or, if you see a small number found inside this angle, we can name that angle but by that number. So, again, back to the question, what can you say about the degree measure of angle FED? Is it more than 90 degrees? Is it exactly 90 degrees? Or is it more than 0 but less than 90 degrees? Correct, that is 90 degrees. Even if without measuring this angle, kapag nakakita kayo ng maliit na square sa loob ng angle na to, you can directly tell that this angle has a measure of exactly 90 degrees. Okay, next, let's have the third question. What can you say about the degree measure of angle GHI? And again, this symbol is our symbol for angle. And we can name an angle using three letters or a single letter from the vertex. Okay, so we can name this angle as GHI, or we can just name this angle as angle H. Or, kapag nakakita kayo ng maliit na number sa loob niyan, therefore, that angle can be named as angle that angle can be named by that number. So, let's go back to the question. Ano daw ang masasabi nyo sa sukat ng angle GHI na to? Is it more than 0 degrees but less than 180 degrees? Is it more than 180 degrees? Is it exactly 180 degrees? Okay, which of the three choices? Correct. It is already more than 90 degrees. Lagpas na siya sa 90 degrees, pero hindi naman siya umabot sa 180 degrees. So, that's our answer. Alright? So, I guess you are now familiar with our lesson and the different kinds of angles. Medyo may idea na kayo. Let's proceed with the following. Okay, so let us have the different kinds of angles. And these different kinds of angles depends upon the amount of turn that angle has. So, ibig sabihin, ang angle daw natin ay yung kind of angle daw natin ay nakadepende sa kung gaano kabuka or kakipot yung angle natin. Alright? So, let's have the following. Tingnan natin kung ano yung mga different kinds of angles natin. Actually, madami tayong different kinds of angles, but we have the most commonly known three kinds of angles. And ito lang yung i-discuss ko. Let's have the first kind of angle. The acute angle. Acute angle is an angle whose measure is more than 0 degrees but less than 90 degrees. Okay, so take a look at this one. You will see here that one ray is turning more than 0. Ibig sabihin, yung 0 kasi natin, ito yun, di ba? Yung yellow ray natin, gumalaw siya from 0 ng anywhere, basta anywhere here, basta hindi umabot sa 90 degrees, that angle, that kind of angle is an acute angle. Okay, let's take a look at again. For the last time, that kind of angle, those kinds of angles you see is an acute angle. Next, let's have the another kind of angle. We have the right angle. The right angle has a measure of exactly 90 degrees. So how does your right angle look like? It looks like that. Yan. So yan, ganyan na. Ganyan na talaga yung eto, this figure. This angle is already your right angle. Para siyang square na tinanggalan mo ng dalawang side. That's it. Okay, that's a right angle. Exactly 90 degrees ang measure niya. Next, let's have the third angle. The third angle is what you call the obtuse angle. An obtuse angle has a measure of more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. Yung 90 degrees, lagpas na daw siya sa right angle. Pero yung 180 degrees, yung 180 degrees kasi isang diretso yun. Pero, anong sabi sa obtuse angle? Hindi naman daw siya aabot ng straight. Basta, kunwari, 179 degrees, that's still an obtuse angle. Basta hindi siya aabot ng 180, that's an obtuse angle. Let's take a look at this. Right, you see that? Okay, your angle, the the rotating ray rotates more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. Alright, so those are the three different kinds of angles that we have: acute, right, and obtuse. So those are the most commonly known kinds of angles that we have. But we still have the straight, the reflex, and so on. So let's try to measure the given angle and identify what kind of angle it is. The first one, what do you think is this? What kind of angle is this? Right, that's an acute angle. Let's try to measure this using a protractor. Again, itapat daw natin yung center ng protractor dun sa vertex. Diba? Ito yung vertex natin. Itapat lang daw natin yan. And then, itapat natin sa 0. And then, start counting from 0. Tingnan natin kung saan siya tumapat. So, start counting. So, this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, no, sorry. That's not 50. 10, 20, 30, 40. Nasa gitna siya ni 40 at saka ni 50. Take note ha, you may wonder, ma'am, meron pong 130 dito at saka 140. Yan po ba ay 135 or 145? You be careful. Just like what I told you a while ago, you always have to start counting from 0. Tapos, magbilang ka na. Ayan, bilangin mo lang yung guhit na yun, yung mahabang guhit na yun. Okay? Pag maiksing guhit, di nasa gitna. Tapos, yung mga yun, yung mga maliliit na guhit na yun, that's equivalent to 1, 2, 3. Kung saan tumapat yung isang ray mo, or yung angle mo, then that's the measure. Ganun lang. So, let's start counting from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, nasa gitna. So, that's 45 degrees. Okay, next, let's have this one. Of course, without even using a protractor, you see a square here. That's already a 90 degrees angle, which is a right angle. But, kailangan dapat marunong pa rin kayong magbilang. Kasi kung hindi kayong marunong magbilang, mahihirapan kayong mag-identify kung anong klase siya ng angle. So, let's use a protractor to be very accurate in identifying what kind of angle it is. And as usual, we have to start counting from 0. Alright, so 0, ito yung katapat na guhit. 10, ito yung katapat na guhit. 20, ito yung katapat na guhit. Okay, ganun lang. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So therefore, this angle has a measure of exactly 90 degrees. Right? That's a right angle, of course. No question about that. Next, let's have the next angle. Measure angle GHI. So, a while ago, sinabi natin na this angle has a measure of more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. Diba? If you can still recall the questions I asked you a while ago. So, again, itapat natin ang protractor. Always remember na dapat etong vertex ay nakatapat sa center ng protractor. Then, you start counting, okay? Now, eto baka ma-confuse kayo sa pag-measure ng angle. Kasi meron tayong dalawang ray dito na kung saan nandito yung isang ray, this one, and we have another ray here. Baka magsimula kayo magbilang dito sa 0. No. Kung saan nakatapat yung isang ray doon sa protractor mo, like that. Okay, nakatapat siya dun sa guhit na to, 'di ba? Doon ka din magsisimulang mag-count, hindi dito. Okay? Hindi ka dito magsisimula kasi wala namang zerong nakatapat diyan eh. So ibig sabihin, ang gagawin mo, talagang i-move mo, i-rotate mo din yung protractor mo whenever you are asked to measure the angle. So yung zero mo yung angle mo, yung protractor mo, kung saan nakatapat yung ray, this one, nakatapat siya sa 0, then doon ka mag-start magbilang. Alright? Then, let's count. 0, 10, 20, 30. Kumbaga, bibilangin lang natin. Yan. Saan tumapat? 100, 110, 120, 130, 140 degrees. And also, common sense naman, class, ganto siya kabuka, tapos sasabihin mo 40 degrees lang siya. 'Di ba? The more na mas buka siya, yung angle mo, di ibig sabihin malaki yung sukat niya. Kung makipot siya, katulad nung example natin kanina, therefore that angle, mababa lang din yung measure niya. Okay? So, yun yung mga bagay na kailangan nyo lang tandaan. Common sense lang to, class. Hindi naman kinakailangan na talagang magbilang ka ng magbilang like that, okay? Yun lang naman. So, therefore, the measure of this angle is 140 degrees. Next, let's have an exercise. Measure the following angles and identify what kind of angle it is. So, I have here your angles. We have different angles here. You can see here angle BAT, angle PAB, angle MAP, angle LAM, angle CAL. And actually, we still have more angles like angle LAP, angle LAB, angle angle MAB. Okay, a lot. You have plenty of angles that you can see here. And as I have told you a while ago, sabi ko kanina, you can see, if you see numbers found inside that angle, let's say I have here angle 2, yung angle na yan, walang iba kundi yung angle MAP. Okay, yun lang. While your angle 1 here is none other than but your angle BAP. So, measure the given angles using the following protractor. Okay, hindi ko naman ipapameasure lahat. Let's take angle 1. So, nasan yung angle 1 natin? Okay, so yung angle 1 natin is none other than but this one. Ito lang naman yun, di ba? O, sukatin daw natin yan. Para malaman natin kung anong sukat niyan, first, what are you going to do? Itapat ang protractor, ilagay sa center. Okay, kita nyo naman yung center ng protractor ay nakatapat na sa vertex. And then, start counting from 0. Take note ha, ito yung angle na minimeasure natin. After natin ma-measure, identify natin kung anong klase ng angle siya. So, start counting from 0 as usual. Do not start counting from 180. Okay, there's no such thing as starting count na nag-i-start tayong mag-count from 180. So, start counting from 0. So, this is 10, 20, 30, and you will see na yung green mo, this one, yung green ray mo, nasa gitna siya ni 30 and 40. So, if it is found halfway between 30 and 40, therefore, nasa gitna yan, that's 5. So, kung nasa 30 ka na, ito, okay, that's your 30. Count. Ang nasa gitna natin to ay 5. So, 30 plus 5, that's 35. Hindi 45 ha. Kasi yung 45, doon na yun sa kabila. You have to be very careful in measuring your angles. So, this is equal to 35 degrees and 35 degrees is an acute angle. So, tatandaan nyo lang lagi. Kapag ang measure ay mababa sa 90, acute yun. Pag eksakto 90, right angle. Pag lagpas na sa 90, that's obtuse angle. Next, let's have number 2. Angle M80. Where's your angle M80? Angle math. Your angle M80 is, of course, you just find the letters angle M, A, T. Okay, so kung tatanggalin natin yung protractor ay ito yung angle M80 natin, pero syempre we're not going to remove your protractor because we are going to measure how big or your angle M80 opens. Okay, susukatin natin kung gaano kalaki yung ibinukan niya. Okay, so yan. Start counting again from 0 as usual. So, ayan na yung angle natin. Angle M80. So, start counting from 0, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Okay? So, you will be confused, ma'am. There are two numbers here, 110 and 170. Just like I told you a while ago. Common sense lang, class. Nakita mo naman na bukang-buka siya. So, parang ano lang to parang pipili ka lang sa dalawang number na yan. Kung ganyan siya kabuka, at nakita mo na tumapat siya sa 70 at saka sa 110, di malamang ano siya, 110 degrees. Kasi, mabuka siya. Pero kung makipot siya, 70 yun. Mabuka to. Parang ganun. Okay? So, ano lang yun, ganun lang ka-simple ang gagawin. So, therefore, the measure of that angle is 110 degrees and that angle is an obtuse angle. Next, let's have number 3, angle 2. Let's find your angle 2. Your angle 2 is there. Ayan, nakikita nyo ba? This is your angle 2. Nasaan yung angle 2 na yan? The measure of angle map or angle M, A, P. Mapapansin ninyo na walang natapatan na 0. But that's not a problem. Mapapansin ninyo na yung isa dito, 60 at saka 120. Yung isa dito, 70 at saka 110. There's no problem with that, okay? Ito yung angle na pinapahanap. Then you just count the lines that you see here, okay? Yung lines na yan. Yan. O, bilangin mo lang yan. Okay, this one is 10. Siyempre, magbibilang ka 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So, therefore, this angle MAP or your angle 2 has a measure of exactly 50 degrees Celsius. 50 degrees, sorry, not Celsius. Or that is an acute angle. Okay, next. Let's have angle LAP. Where's your angle LAP? There's your L, there's your A, and there's your P. So, let's measure. Angle L, A, P. So, sukatin natin. You will also see na wala tayong natapatan na 0 ng protractor there. But that's not a problem. I-twist mo lang yung protractor mo. Okay? Or, you just count by 10. Okay? By 10 lang to, class. 10, 20, pwedeng dito ka magsimula. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, Okay, 60, 70, 80, 90. Or pwede ka rin dito magsimula. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So that's 90 degrees. Therefore, that angle is a right angle. Okay, so I hope you learned a lot in this lesson. Um, Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And see you in the next video. God bless everyone. Mwah!